In this video, we're going to check out the lore of Anrakyr, the Traveller.
Sci-Wargamers.
Choose and perish, the Traveller has come. So in this video, we're going to be checking out the lore of that Necron character, Anrakyr, the Traveller. Let's jump in. Anrakyr, the Traveller. Few Necrons awaken from stasis sleep with fully functioning consciousness. Most arise addled by the long slumber, their wits and reason slow to come fully online. Not so with Anrakyr. He rose from dormancy with his mind intact and a great purpose foremost in his mind, to reunite the dynasties. Embracing this as his destiny, Anrakyr abdicated all responsibility to his own tomb world of Pyria and led an army into the stars. Yet the galaxy has changed much since Anrakyr last walked its worlds, and the maps of old no longer correspond with the reality of the present. Planets have been destroyed, isolated by warp storms, or even shifted through time and space. Even should the world itself remain in the position recorded, the tomb beneath its surface might well be gone, destroyed by tectonic upheaval, meteor strike, or some other unforeseen disaster. Worst of all, however, is for Anrakyr to arrive upon a sleeping tomb world to discover it infested with lesser life forms. Anrakyr has little desire to start war for its own sake. His forces are too meagre for wanton hostility, but to arrive on a slumbering tomb world to discover its catacombs collapsed and its resources plundered is enough to drive him into an abiding rage that bodes ill for the perpetrators. Be the invaders a low-tech colony, a sprawling war of orcs, a Tau expeditionary force, or perhaps the planet-choking industries of the Adeptus Mechanicus, only one response is possible: swift and absolute war. Fighting alongside the Tomb World's forces if any remain, battling to avenge them if not. Not all the Tomb Worlds Anrakyr arrives upon are in such dire throes. Some have gone entirely unnoticed by the younger races, but in a galaxy burgeoning with inquisitive life, such planets are few and far between. From each Tomb World, awoken or freed from invaders, Anrakyr requests a tithe of warriors and weaponry to be given over to his cause. If the supplication is refused, he seizes his prize through force or artifice instead. A newly awakened tomb world is inevitably a confused and disordered place, and such acquisitions are easily engineered. This goes some way to explain Anrakyr's muddled repute amongst the tomb worlds he has encountered. To many nobles, he is considered the highest avatar of nobility, a warrior who has yielded all ties of personal rank and status for the benefit of his people. To others, notably those who do not willingly contribute to his forces, Anrakyr is the worst kind of masterless brigand, almost as severe a threat to the slumbering tomb worlds as any of the galaxy's other perils. For his part, Anrakyr would prefer to be supported willingly, yet need overrides all. His forces, worn down and ravaged by campaign, are always on the brink of complete collapse, and without reinforcements, his great cause would come swiftly to an end. On the battlefield, Anrakyr is invariably accompanied by a cadre of his Pyrian Eternals, the remnant of the vast immortal legion with which he began his great work. These ageless veterans are unswervingly loyal to their master and murderously efficient in furthering his goals. Yet even their threat pales beside that of Anrakyr himself. The same force of will that enables Anrakyr to maintain command over his forces can be refocused to deceive enemy targeting systems, granting him control of the foe's weaponry for brief periods of time. So it is that any foe who takes the field against Anrakyr would be well served to pay equal attention to the guns at their rear, in addition to those at their front. So there we go, Anrakyr the Traveller. An interesting Necron character, I feel. What do you think of this person? This person cavorts around the universe, stealing things from people who haven't yet woken up. A bit like the opposite of Father Christmas, or Santa Claus to those of you in America. So what do you think of Anrakyr? Is he a good unit? Do you use him in games? Would you rather use someone else? Where is the miniature for Anrakyr? Will he be in the new Necron rulebook? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoy the content over here on the channel, then please consider joining our Patreon, the link to which is in the description below. And if you do, I will love you forever. If you want to see more heroes and villains of the Warhammer 40,000 universe, then check out the playlist up here somewhere. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. That means you, Becky. As always, thank you very much for watching, and always remember to drill your barrels.